Hello, Mazurka cellists. It was great to see you yesterday in the rehearsal and in the sectional. So we're going to do a practice video for Legend. This is measure 45 up to 62. You get that great melody at 54. And we're going to start off with a plucking and counting run through. So let me just say this about plucking and counting. Make sure that you can do it, be totally steady, not make any mistakes, and do it really comfortably. Plucking and counting to me is kind of like running before a soccer or basketball practice. It's part of what's really important in terms of just building a base of technique that you can use in anything that you do. So make sure you do this. Just do it once a day, and it's really good for you. Okay, so we're gonna do it at chord note equals 76, and I'll say what I've always said. If you make sure you can clap and count this, make sure you understand the counting, and then come back and check your clapping and counting with my plucking and counting. Then you can move to plucking, learning the notes, plucking and counting, and then we get the bow. So here we go. 45. So 3 and 4 and 1E and a 2E and a 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1E and a 2E and a 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1E and a 2E and a 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2E and a 3 and 4 and 1E and a 2 and 3E and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1E and a 2 and 3E and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1E and a 2 and 3E and a 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1E and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... All right, it's going to be a pretty short practice video because this doesn't really have any shifting. At the end, I'm going to show you a fancy shifting fingering if you want to do that at 54 with that melody and a little bit afterwards. But mostly throughout this one, it's just first position. So I'm not going to go into detail there, but there are some things to kind of look through and make sure are happening. So from 45, the dynamic is forte, and it stays forte for 5-6 bars. But then at measure 50, it goes all the way down to piano, and then back up to forte with accents and fortissimo with accents. And then at 54, when you have your solo section, soli, the accents are gone, and it's back to forte, but you want a full, rich sound here. So make sure that's happening, okay? And then it just ends with an accent fortissimo on that last F sharp at the end of measure 60. That's the roadmap there, all right? So make sure that you're really focused on sound. The left hand doesn't present a lot of challenges. The rhythm's moderate, but making this, selling this, really making it happen, that's the challenge. So we're going to do it under tempo right now so we can really focus on all of those details. This is 45. And I'm going to keep it at 76, pretty slow. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... Okay, lots of details, make sure that's all happening. And then the final thing I'm going to show you, this is optional, is that at 54, there's some fingerings we can do. So pick up, then go to 1 on the G, extend to the B, and then Hand moves back a whole step to second position, 4-1 on the A to F sharp. And then back to first position. Okay, so in a slow tempo, so you can see that. 4 and 1 and then the last one is a little, go to fourth position right here. Okay, it avoids the open A, and it keeps the sound more uniform, all on one string. At a faster speed, it sounds like this. 3 and... Sorry, I didn't do it. 2 and 3 and... One more time. 4 and... You see, it just keeps the sound more uniform. First position sounds like this. It basically gets that open A in there, which isn't bad for this melody, right? But keeping it more uniform is do it on one string, right? So that's something you can add in if you want an extra challenge. And if not, first position works really well there too. Okay, enjoy practicing.